for 100,000 likes. So tell all your friends, tell all of them, we need 100,000 likes.
Okay. All right, hummus chips. Go ahead and take one of them.
If we get 100,000 likes, Neil's gonna moon the camera. Woo!
Carrots smell like shell.
Oh, I love seaweed.
These look weird. They look like they have cheese in them.
That's the brown rice, probably.
It looks orange?
Yeah, why not? Ooh, they look like Doritos. I'm only gonna give them a 6 out of 7, or a 6 out of 10 though. 6 out of 7. Ha!
Welcome to Omnis Eat Vegan. My name's Neil.
My name's John.
Nick.
And I'm Jessica.
We're going to be trying chips today. We have 3 sea salt and 1 cheddar. We're sorry that we accidentally picked up the cheddar one and we thought we'd add it within this group. So
yeah, I wanted to try the quinoa chips. When we were in the grocery store, I was really excited to see all these different types of chips. We did get these all at a Whole Foods market. And honestly, I saw the quinoa chips, I got a little bit excited and I picked them up. They didn't have the sea salt. I'm like, oh, we'll just get the cheddar. Unfortunately, my assumption at the time was that the cheddar was a fake cheddar, and it's not. So even though it's not a vegan product, it is a unique chip. And for those vegetarians who watch our channel, we'll give you our feedback on the cheddar quinoa chip. So
the different types of chips we have, of course, the quinoa Simply 7 cheddar chips. We have the Saffron Road baked lentil sea salt chips, and we have
Seaweed Chips with
Gimme
organic seaweed chips with brown rice, sea salt, and we have the hummus chips, sea salt, Simply 7.
Simply 7.
Are we gonna start with the cheddar ones?
Let's start with the hummus chips and we'll work down to the cheddar one. So if you're a vegan and you're not interested in the cheddar, you can click off the video when we get to that one. But we'll start with the hummus ones and work our way down so you can get a good review of the ones that are vegan here on the front. So we're gonna open up this hummus chip. Smell good.
They look like shells.
Ooh.
seriously, they smell like shells.
Now, I don't like hummus, but I like those chips. They're actually really tasty. They have a good flavor to them.
Yeah.
So I would actually give those like an 8. I would recommend those to people. They're very good. What do you guys think after throwing the bag to shreds?
I'd probably give it an 8 as well. Very good chip. I mean, it's not like really salty chip, which is really good. It has a medium amount of salt. It also has some other weird flavors to it. I think definitely the hummus has made it a weirder flavor. And it's really a good chip. I think it could do well for maybe a salsa.
Dip it in hummus.
Yeah, like maybe a salsa or a hummus could also do well with it. We'll give it an extra little bit of kick.
Yeah, because they are shaped like this little scoop here on the front.
So I think it's definitely maybe more of a party chip, maybe. I don't know.
They're good.
Nick?
You don't need it.
Oh yeah, I gave it an 8 out of 10.
I say 2.
2?
Nick gives
2
it
out
a
of 10.
2.
You don't like the flavor?
What do you give it?
It tastes like shells.
Okay.
Alright, it tastes like, definitely the flavor, it's definitely a chickpea flavor. It definitely tastes a lot like hummus. I mean, like, if you tried hummus out and formed it in the form of a shell and threw salt on it, just plain hummus, you'd end up with something very similar to this chip. That being said, hummus is a very popular dip, and this is I can see this working out very well at some point, hopefully for Simply 7, because that is tasty.
They're very tasty, I think.
And I would give that, I'm gonna go a little better, only because there's only one other chip I think is gonna come up in my top. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9. I think they're really good for me.
Okay, so next we're gonna go to the Gimme Organic Seaweed Chips with brown rice.
I agree with this.
For me, all they really taste like is brown rice with almost like a hint of fish.
Seaweed.
Huh.
I don't really like them. Here.
Yeah, I do.
I don't really like them, but I think that's just because I don't like that fish flavor on the chip. I'm only gonna give them like a 4 out of 10. They're not horrible, But for me, they're really bland with the exception of that fish aftertaste. What do you think, Nick?
I say higher from that.
So what do you think?
I say 5 out of 10.
5?
Yep.
All right, just you like the flavor?
Yes, even though it's seaweed, and I'm not a big fan of seaweed.
Okay.
I don't like seaweed that.
But this was changed your mind. That tastes a little better.
So it's all right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I would be happier if they were a little bit more seaweedy. I like the fish flavor that Jessica talked about. So personally, the brown rice sort of makes them plain in my taste buds. I would have been more excited if they were a little bit more full of seaweed flavor. Seaweed and salt would have been really pretty good for me. And I said my score, right? I said a 7 out of 10. So, other than that, I mean, I can't see I will have to say this, I don't see them working well on any dip. I would not want to put these with.
You could do them like with a ranch and bacon dip if you had because you can make a ranch and bacon dip.
I guess you're right.
You can make a vegan ranch and bacon dip with like a bacon bits, and you can use a vegan ranch. I mean, they have the Just brand has a ranch. So you can make a ranch and bacon dip that I think this would taste okay with.
Maybe you might be right. A Caesar would do too.
Yeah.
I know they have Caesar. Caesar's pretty good. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6 just because it's got an interesting flavor. I will agree that it has more of a fishy sea type flavor. Definitely like if you ever smell a sea, that's what it tastes like, basically. So I give it a 6 out of 10. It's weird and it's interesting. So I encourage you to give them a try.
Okay. Next, we're gonna do the baked lentil chips from Saffron Road.
It tastes like rice cakes.
I'm gonna give it a 2. It's not. I don't like it. I definitely think I think where the hummus ones, the sea salt was just right. This one, it just doesn't taste. It just tastes like it doesn't have much sea salt at all, in my opinion, or at least just a little bit. It really has no impactful flavors other than a bland rice type flavoring, which isn't really. It's not really. It's really one of those where you have to put on a dip to do anything of a flavor for these chips. I don't think they're just not good. I'll just give it a 2 out of 10.
I'm sorry, it just struck me what these taste like. They taste like bugles. Have you ever had bugles?
Yeah, but they're corn.
Yeah, but these taste like bugles to me. But not as much flavor. Like bugles have a lot more salt.
I need that.
Bugles. You've never had bugles, babe.
These tips, like these bugles you said, I'm not good at bugles, so I say 1.
Okay, you don't like them. But I think the texture really tastes like a bugle. They don't have as much salt on them, so they don't have as much of a salty flavor as a bugle does. But the texture to me tastes just like a bugle. I'm gonna give this about a 5 out of 10. It's not bad, but it just doesn't have a lot of flavor. I agree with you, Neil, that you probably want to eat this with some sort of dip.
You know, Nikki already gave it a
1.
I'm going to give it a 4. I agree, sort of with Nick. There's just not a lot of flavor there. And I agree with Honey. I can see where you say it tastes like a bugle or has a bugle texture. I also say that it has a lot of texture like a rice cake. If you turn rice cakes into chips, that's what these would be. So.
All right. So now we have the vegetarian. I was about to say quinoa cheddar chop.
Quinoa.
Now I'm a big cheddar, like a cheese chip kind of guy. These are really good. I don't know what it is. These are fantastic. I would eat these again. These are fantastic. offense to all the vegan people out there,
Oh jeez.
these are really good. I think the Simply 7, the brand, really makes good chips. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. But the chip itself has a weird flavor, and the cheddar is weirdly unique. Like I haven't tasted that kind of cheddarish flavor on a chip before. It's really unique to me, at least. So I think it's a really good chip. It definitely is a more scoopish kind of thing. So I mean, maybe it could do with a little. Maybe if you put a little sauce on it, it could be a little bit of an interesting kick on the chip. But I really enjoy these chips. They're fantastic. Mom, you had a little bit of a face. I had a 9 out of 10. You had a little bit of an face. So
I don't like these. I don't like them at all. I don't like the cheddar flavor on them. I think if I could have found them, after I'm done, you can do yours, okay? I think if we would have found the sea salt ones, I might have liked them because the texture of the chip is really good. But I don't like the cheddar flavor on that at all. I'm only going to give that like a 3 out of 10. I could eat them, they're edible, but I personally don't like the cheddar flavor that's on that. I probably would have liked the sea salt though. So.
I say.
Alright, go ahead, Nick.
I say
8?
8. Why do you like those? Why do you say 8 on those chips?
Well, he agreed to Neil. He say
I agree with Neil.
I'd say they were unique and they're fantastic.
things, and they taste like cheese.
Alright.
Cheese crap.
They're not my favorite either. I don't think they're. Would I eat them again? Yeah, I'd probably eat them again. I'm gonna give them a 6 out of 10. My favorites still remain something else. My favorites are still probably
Hummus.
the hummus chip, followed by the seaweed chip. These guys are at best third. So it's just.
My favorite's still the hummus chip, believe it or not, too, and I don't like hummus.
So
I think that chip is very tasty.
I think we all agree that Simply 7 really made a good chip.
I think Simply 7 has made a really good chip. We've never had them. We don't have them in our area. We got these at the Whole Foods outside of our area. So I think Simply 7 makes a good chip. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up down below. If you want to leave us a comment on any other chips that you have tasted, or if you've tasted these chips, what your opinions are on these. And if you like our channel, you want to see more videos as they become available, hit that subscribe button. From Omnis
Vegan.
Vegan.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. We'll
Thanks for
see you next
watching.
time.